guys, it's coffee time. My cat is so, it doesn't look funny. It's only funny to me because I know my cat is super catnipped out right now. It's just like, yeah. Earlier he was chirping balls. He was playing with everything and just like rubbing himself on the carpet. And now he's like, the effect of catnip on cats is really fascinating to me because I don't know what it's comparable to at all. So I'm just like, what? You just sniffed it and suddenly you want to play with all the things. He's a pretty active cat anyway, but man, he's like focused active when there's catnip involved, and he doesn't interact with catnip very often. So he's very cute right now. He's just like, I'm gonna go to bed right here. Like, okay, kitty, you go ahead and do that. So today wound up actually being filled with a lot of things. I wasn't expecting it to be. Well, I had a couple of things planned, and both of them didn't happen. So I said, well, okay, so today is going to be rather free. It's not a bad thing. I have work that I can do. I got up early. I opened up all of my TY gifts, and I'm so excited. You guys get me so many cool things for my birthday, by the way. I love them all. But I was like, this is cool because now I'll be able to edit the entire TY video today. And I got almost done. I got almost there. I was so proud. I was like, I'm being so productive and it's so early. It's not even noon. I was so proud. But I wound up also being on Nerdy Nummies, which I had not planned on. But it was awesome. I'm officially the first repeat guest on Nerdy Nummies. What? It's funny because Ro and I have talked about so many different things that we'd like to do on Nerdy Nummies together, so I'm like, how many times am I going to be on Nerdy Nummies by the end of this? It's a good question. It's something that I wonder sometimes. But the project, oh god, it turned out so cool. We weren't positive. We were like, how will this turn out? But it was really, really fun. Way better than if you've seen the one that I was on before where we made cake pops. We had a lot of fun, but it didn't turn out great. Like, Rose turned out fine. I was just a terrible assistant trying to do all these things, and mine all looked terrible, and hers looked great, and I was like, ugh. This time, I felt like I actually helped, that I was actually useful to the team. We had a lot of fun, and the other ones that she filmed today turned out really great, too, so I was like, yay, 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 so much cool productivity in this house. And wound up working on a couple other things, and then I went into the game station because, oh, I'm still wearing it, ha ha ha. So there are like Fistful of Rupees t-shirts up now. Fistful of Rupees. And they were like, hey, do you want to like model our shirts and like tell us if they're comfy and if you like them? And it's like the perfect length for me. This is a small. It's like the perfect length for me. It feels really like comfy and nice. So I was like, oh, this is a nice shirt. They were like, yay! So we did a ridiculous photo shoot. It was TJ, Ron, and I. If you can imagine the three of us, like, posing together. Ron and I were both just like, just not even taking it seriously. And TJ, for the most part, was like... But then we all got into the groove of it, and then we were all just like, yeah, what? And it got to the point where they were like, can you do, maybe one where you all look normal. Also, this shoot is about the shirts, so if you could actually face the shirts toward us, that would be good. And we were like, oh, sorry. But it was really fun. It's like hot here, by the way. Sometimes if I'm inside for a really long amount of time, I don't realize how hot it is. And I know. Those of you who are in really hot areas right now are just like, stop it. Stop complaining. I know, I'm sorry. But it felt really hot today when I went outside. I was like, ugh, and I was wearing this, which one of you gave me my new Boba Fett jacket that I'm gonna wear forever because it's so comfortable. Everyone who saw me and it was like, that's an awesome jacket. I was like, I know. I love it. I'm wearing it everywhere, forever. But the second I walked outside, I was like, I have to decide now, do I want to continue to wear this jacket, or do I want to stop wearing it and carry it? It's like, no, I'm committing, I'm wearing this jacket. So I did. It was very hot, but what can you do? Let's see. What else went on today? Well, we're about to, now that Nerdy Nummies is like all cleaned up and everything, we're about to go to hang out with Jesse. Because we haven't all like hung out with Jesse just like chill in a while. So Jesse and I had planned on like watching this movie, and then he was like, you should ask if your roomies want to come. And I was like, okay. And Ro was like, I haven't seen Jesse in forever. I got so excited. So I think we're all just gonna like hang out, eat some good food, and watch a possibly terrible movie, and it's gonna be magical. But yeah, other than that, just been watching my cat trip out on catnip because it's so funny. Oh, he's asleep now. Before he was just kind of doing the like, you know, the cats do, and they're just staring at you, but their eyes are like slowly. And why is it that sometimes if your cat is doing that already, if you talk to your cat, they like close their eyes. They're just like, oh, I can't, it's too much stimulus, I can't, if you're gonna talk to me, I'm just gonna keep my eyes closed. Like, I feel like so many cats do that. I think I've talked about this before, actually, so this isn't interesting at all, but I do wonder that a lot. So next step is finish editing TY videos so that I can get it up tomorrow, and then tear down the bed. Tear down the bed, man. And I'm sad because I just got that thingy right there that you see like fabric exploding out of. That's a hamper that has 3 sections to it. I was like, this is a great idea. This was a terrible idea. It was really, really cheap, so I'm not like concerned about it. I'm not like, oh, I wasted so much money. I really didn't. It was like the price of a good meal. But I'm like, oh, what do I do? I have another hamper. I have like a smaller hamper, but that means that I have to keep up on my laundry, and I don't know if I can do it, you guys. I don't know if I have the skills and the technology, although I don't have a job anymore, so it's just kind of like, I just need to be an adult, is the bottom line of all of this is, Dodger, if you could maybe be an adult, maybe do your laundry sometimes and also do your dishes, that would be great. Now that we have 5 people living in the house, we have a no dishes in the sink rule ever, and we have actually kept to it. I was not expecting that at all. I was not expecting that at all, even with Nerdy Nummies. After we did our first one, I helped do all the dishes, and then after the second one, when I got back from the FISTFUL shoot, sorry, I just had a revelation. When I got home, she'd already done all the dishes again. I was like, dang, we were doing good. We were doing very good. And that way it just makes it easier on everybody in the house. If we want to use something, if we need the sink, then it's not just tons of us piling all these dishes in there. It's just not, it's not efficient. It's not effective toward the feng shui of the house feeling accepting and open to everybody. The revelation that I had is that I never told you guys to go watch Fistful of Rupees, and you should. We had a lot of fun. If you guys remember me complaining about my feet being all burninated because I was out in the desert shooting something, it was Fistful of Rupees. It's a mashup between Zelda and a spaghetti western. And we had so much fun filming it. There are 3 parts. All 3 parts are already up. They put them all up at the same time. And I'll link you in the description of the first one. But it was so much fun to film. We had a blast. And I think that it turned out really well. Like, I had no expectations. I knew that the filming process was fun, but I didn't know, I had no expectations about how it was going to turn out, and I really liked the way that it turned out. So I think you guys should totally go watch it because it's super fun. It's a fun little thing. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's my closing statement would be that today was rather fun, but in a way that I wasn't expecting. So yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with Jesse Cox. But I hope that you guys had an amazing day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye! Mwah!